I'm Maya and welcome back to Junubi Diaries.
And I'm Phony Joyce, Phony with an F-O-N-I. Don't look at me like that.
But why do you have to spell your name?
Why I have to spell it is because people spell it wrong. In other times it's P-O-N-I, P-O-N-Y, then P-H-O-N-Y or P-H-O-N-E. Phony. So I think for me that's one of the reasons I just decided to spell it. But anyway, welcome guys, welcome back. As Maya said, welcome back to the channel. Thank you for everyone who subscribed. If you're new to this channel, please feel free to subscribe and share this with your friends. We're just doing an adventure exploring our culture, so come along and explore with us.
So on today's episode, we are bringing another gist, another twist in the videos, and today we're going to be getting down to get to know us video. Not just the Maya and the Phony from South Sudan, but who is Phony individually and who is Maya. Like, we're getting a little deeper. So a young lady, not yes,
You're the young lady.
It's usually so awkward introducing yourself. So,
Okay, then
hi. Yes, so
Who
they
is
know
Maya?
Maya is a young lady. My parents are originally from South Sudan, but I was born, raised in a refugee camp in Kenya, Turkana. Kakuma refugee camp, yeah. And have been in between Nairobi and the camp because of school, because most of my schooling has been done on the side. And currently I'm pursuing bachelor's in journalism and media studies, majoring in broadcast. Yeah, so kitaka kunipea kazi, please.
No, you broadcast, right?
Yeah. So I'm doing broadcast, and aside that, I do so many other things. I'm an activist. I'm studying at the University of Nairobi. I'm like, but where am I doing broadcast from? Yeah, so I'm studying at the University of Nairobi, and aside that, I do many other things like advocacy for refugees, because basically that's my identity. Yes.
Maya is quite comprehensive on who she is. But anyway, like everyone knows, my name is Phony Joyce, Phony Joyce, and all that. From South Sudan. My parents are both South Sudanese. I've been raised in Kenya. I've lived here for quite the longest time ever. So najua Kiswahili, naelewa Kiswahili, but shine ndo kitu nimeishinda kabisa. Sijui kwa nini.
Sisa unapeleka watu na real, hiyo ndio shine.
Please don't start. I have people who will comment here and wanajua like maybe
Bogi genge
Mbogi
utatusi watu endelea.
So they would translate, like I would Google translate. But anyway, I am professionally, I'm a communication officer. I studied at Jomo Kenyatta, JKUAT. Yeah. I did mass communication. My major was public relation. Apart from that, like Maya said, I think we're both jacks of many trades. We do a lot of advocacy around issues to do with refugees and human rights, basically. I think for me, why I actually do it is because my parents fled our country because of the war, and they found a home in Kenya. So Kenya is like my home. Yes, it's definitely my home, but then I still have a responsibility for my people back home. So I do a lot of advocacy around peace building, around participation for young people, young women, and all that. So this is just a shallow, get to know me. I think I'm just giving you a shallow version, but basically that's what I do. Any question you have for me?
No, I don't know, what has it been like for you to be both a communication person and also juggling that with the kind of advocacy you do?
I think for me it's been a good experience to really learn how to communicate effectively, and also how to be a voice, or not to be a voice for others, but really be a medium.
More like amplifying.
Yes, amplifying the different voices, because I think one reality that Maya and I are quite aware of is that if you're a forcibly displaced person, education doesn't come quite easy. And I think having that opportunity to go to school and learn and use this particular education for the benefit of our people, not only the South Sudanese, but also the community we live in, has been one of the key things that we've been able to really explore.
And I think it also narrows down to the tag that already exists. You know, we come from a vulnerable country in terms of war and resources, then also being placed in Kenya as a refugee.
Yeah.
So it's like we have double tags, which bring all this vulnerability, and juggling between it,
it's complex.
Yeah.
It's complex. I think also when you look at it from the perspective of a young woman, and we have different cultures, because sometimes the cultures can be very limiting, and trying to move away from that tag of you're just a woman, and really getting to that point of, well, you're not just a woman who's been displaced.
But this is really interesting because we also come from a country that women voices and women doing things in terms of career and profession, it's like very limited. Yeah.
But I think at the same time we also have quite a number of women who've gone ahead and they're doing incredible things in their community, but also in terms of their work. Right? And I think one thing I really appreciate, that I really love of being a South Sudanese, why I love being a South Sudanese, for me is the fact that whenever I get to attend a wedding, a South Sudanese wedding,
let me not lie, I go because of food most of the time.
I don't know because
no one we don't eat. We don't eat when you're there.
There's food, but then there's the dancing. Oh my god.
No, but
the
you know
dancing,
the music, ours is super tiring. So most of the time I just prefer, having my meal and I don't jump.
Let me tell you, if you're dancing the South Sudanese music, unaweza feel like you're unafanya Zumba. You go round, you do all these other things, and then you have the actual music, you put it.
No, but actually is the in thing, man.
Different music. Like you go to this event and you hear the music and you just want to dance. I think for me, the fact that I can get to learn about my people through music is one of the reasons I love going to weddings and also attending the wedding, because there's this music, it's a place in the Kama, it's a South Sudanese wedding. Kutakuwa na music all the way, and it's music that helps you to appreciate where you come from. So I think for me that has been quite important.
Yeah, I think what is really important to me and something that resonates with me is our traditional marks. Like how we display identity in terms of marks, in terms, of attire. For me, I ventured into broadcast, let me not lie, because I have a thing with documenting. For years our history has been so misplaced because of war, and there is so much people don't know about the beauty of our culture. The marks, what they mean, it's the meaning that matters at the end of the day. But people seeing it as a form of persecution and pain, it just gets to me, and I'm like, my mom loves them. She's a living history of what those marks means in terms of identity. So these things are beautiful, and for her, she's like, you know what,
I look pretty.
I look pretty, and your dad was, moved because of the marks. And I'm like, how is something so beautiful has this gotten to a point that is termed as something negative or something like but they did it willingly, and that's something people will never tell you about some of these African cultural practices, that these things are done willingly, and there is beauty, there is meaning behind it. So I'm really interested. I love our attire, like how we have women dress a certain way when going for weddings, like you said, and how girls, like you can literally tell this is a woman, this is a newlywed, this is a single.
The way they call you Arusa. They call you Arusa. Arusa female, Arusa,
Arabi Mafia.
I know, Arabic. But anyway, I think that's basically a brief overview of outline of who we are. And in case you want to know something more about us, please feel free to comment below, and we will make sure to give you an answer to who we are from your perspective. From the question you asked, not from your perspective, but really looking at the questions that you will ask us and trying to really answer them in a very precise way.
In a very also
honest way. Because I think that's the most important thing, being transparent. And we look forward to
interact with you.
We're interacting.
We're looking forward to interact with them. Like when you're gonna meet them here.
I don't know what I meant. I don't know, but anyway, ignore that. Until next time.
Thank you so much. Bye.